Technology, healthcare, real estate. There are two types of investors right now. One that thinks that we've seen the lows, and one that thinks we're going to make new lows off the June lows, and this is just a bear market rally. Which one are you?
Yeah, I think if you had asked me, Sarah, maybe a week and a half ago, I would have definitely been in that bear market rally camp. It was looking very similar to what we had seen previously this year, 2 or 3 times. But we're starting to see the breadth and the momentum come into play. That's what we were waiting on to really believe that this was going to be a stronger rally. We're not 100% in that camp yet, but at least we're seeing, 20-day highs being made by the majority of stocks. We're seeing more and more, over 90% now, that are going above their 20-day moving averages. So that's strong. But you also have to look at some of these leaders. You talked about discretionary names. They're leading, but yet they're still in a downtrend when you look at their stock price. So we want to see some of those things change before we go all in on a sustainable rally. For us, you use these opportunities to trim some of the names you have in your portfolio and then wait for maybe a slight pullback in order to start adding some others.
Let's hit Walmart because it is one of the stock stories of the day. Big winner in the Dow, beating Wall Street's earnings estimates thanks to stronger than expected same-store sales. Earlier on Squawk on the Street, CEO Doug McMillon told our Courtney Reagan that the retailer is benefiting from a shift in consumer behavior across all income levels. Listen.
Inflation is having an impact, particularly for those that don't have as much money. So we see them behaving in different ways, but we're also attracting a lot of new customers to come to our stores, to our app, to our website. Higher income families are shopping at Walmart because they're so price sensitive right now. We shared earlier this morning that families making more than $100,000 in household income have driven a lot of our growth during this last quarter.
Trade down seems to be one of the words of the day. Courtney Reagan joins us. Courtney, after all your time there in your conversation, what are the takeaways for you from Walmart on the consumer across income levels?
Yeah, Sarah, I really thought it was interesting that I sort of pressed McMillon again, asking him about the state of the American consumer. Is it the same for everyone? And he more or less paused and said, yeah, I think even that higher income consumer is feeling the strain because they can tell they're shopping more in Walmart stores. Part of that soundbite that you played, but he also said 3/4 of the growth that they're seeing in food, which was one of the biggest sales drivers of the quarter, is coming from that higher income consumer with a household income of $100,000 or more. And so that does suggest that there is some strain being felt by inflation and that decisions are being made differently, and that Walmart has been able, he believes, to successfully attract some of those higher income consumers. But he said, look, things that are still weak: apparel, home, electronics, while people are having to spend more money on food, but also, of course, still trying to take those vacations that they put off. So the spending is just still very discerning across the stratification of income levels.
Victoria, do you buy Walmart? Clearly, people are today. That is the reaction. Expectations were low. They beat 5.3%, talked about strength in back-to-school categories, for instance. Do you like the stock? It's down about 3.5% now year to date.
Yeah, so Sarah, we have exposure to Walmart in our large cap strategies and in our option strategies, so we didn't add to it prior to the earnings, but we've had the belief all along that the consumer, yes, they're going to pull back. There's going to be some slowdown, but there's still strength there. And we think that's why there's going to be so much volatility going forward in this market. I mean, McMillon talked about that consumer and pulling back a little bit, but at the same time, you have the inflation component that we know the Fed is going to continue to fight. So you're going to get this push-pull. I'm not surprised that they've brought more shoppers from the higher end into their store. I think longer term, this is a name you want to continue to have because they can pull from so many different demographics.